Agents, this is your daily briefing straight from HQ. Before we dive into the mission, go ahead and hit that like button. Let's show the algorithm that the kingdom is active. Subscribe so you're always synced with HQ, and share this briefing with another agent in the field who might be running low on hope, wisdom, or clarity. Let's build God's army one click at a time. Today's mission briefing is titled Spouse Mouse. Agents, let's talk about a highly sensitive area of the mission field: your spouse. In the intelligence community, there's a phrase: pillow talk is the weakest firewall. Translation: what you share at home can compromise the mission if it lands in the wrong ears. Now let's be clear, spouses should not be kept in the dark. Genesis 2:24 reminds us, this explains why a man leaves his father and mother and is joined to his wife, and the two are united into one. One, not separate missions, not separate files, one team, one purpose, one covering. But here's where wisdom must come in. There are some missions that require discretion, even inside the marriage, not because of deceit, but because of security clearance. You may be skilled at spiritual direction, but ask yourself, is your spouse also disciplined with delicate information? Proverbs 10:19 warns us, too much talk leads to sin. Be sensible and keep your mouth shut. Sometimes we overshare, not just with friends, but even with our spouse. Things that were meant to stay between us and God, or within the leadership circle God ordained. Not every hurt needs to be repeated. Not every revelation is for mutual discussion. Not every struggle someone confided in you about should be laid out over dinner. You might be able to keep a vault, but can your spouse? I'm going to say it again. You might be able to keep a vault, but can your spouse? Proverbs 17:9 says, love prospers when a fault is forgiven, but dwelling on it separates close friends. That applies to marriages too. Oversharing sensitive topics, especially those involving others, can lead to tension, distrust, or unnecessary offense. Now hear this clearly. If it involves your marriage, your safety, or your spiritual well-being, speak up. But if it's confidential information trusted to you as an agent of the kingdom, weigh the cost of sharing it just to get it off your chest. You don't need to lie, you just need to be wise. Ecclesiastes 3:7 gives us this spiritual timing code: a time to be quiet and a time to speak. Your marriage should be the safest space on earth, but even the safest space needs locks, boundaries, and wisdom. So agents, love your spouse deeply, honor them completely, trust them wisely, and above all, pray together fiercely. But remember, if what you carry was entrusted to you by God or a fellow agent for safekeeping, protect it like it's intel from heaven, because it just might be. Agents, keep the faith, keep the focus, protect the mission. Dismissed.